All right, guys, I want to make a short, quick video about my thoughts on Bitcoin and the future of its price and where it's headed. I'll also give you a couple little thoughts in my head into the reason that it crashed as well. A couple sites that I'm going to put in the links that I would really like you guys to familiarize yourselves with would be the moving average. This is what we use in stocks to analyze a stock so when we know the right time to buy. So, what is a moving average? You see this right here in Investopedia. I'll put the links again. How to use a moving average to buy stocks. What is the 200 simple moving average? Sorry about that. And so common for traders and analysts. Now, this is key, guys, the 200 simple moving average. You'll hear this a lot between traders, the 200 SMA. This is what we're really going to divulge into. So again, I'll put the links into this so you guys can really, do your own, studying or homework, let's call it whatever you want to say. But this is really great information for you guys to divulge into. So let's get into the actual chart of Bitcoin. So let's take a look and let's see what these 200-day moving average and the 100-day moving average is. Now, there is also a lot of other information about moving averages, and not only the 200 and 100, you also have a 100 EMA as well. There's many different things and aspects that you need to learn, but I want to try to put this in the most simplistic form possible. So guys, let's look at the chart of Bitcoin and let's look at its erratic and volatile, last few months. So since September of 2017, the price of Bitcoin has pretty much skyrocketed, as we all know if you haven't been living under a rock. But we're looking here at the 200 SMA. The 200 SMA is this bottom line right here that we can follow all the way from before September 2017 to the current date of February 6th. Now, guys, all the major algorithms and all the major trading systems, they base their buying off the 200-day SMA. Now, if we look at Bitcoin, we haven't had a chance to even get to that level of buying at the $200 SMA unless it was, let's see, right here was the closest level back in just over September 2017 was the closest time that we had an opportune level to be at the $200-day SMA to buy. All right. Now, there was a lot of mistakes that were happening around here, right, around this top level, but let's not get into that. So again, we had another slight opportune level here, but you see it's still not at the best bet to buy yet. Now, guys, over the past 6 months, if not even more, all right, we have not hit such a dramatic drop to we are literally below the 200-day SMA. All right, now that is a huge indicator for me. This is for me because remember, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. But this is a huge indicator for me to start buying. Okay? Now you can use the same formula for any number of stocks or coins or altcoins, whatever we want to call them, to try to see when would be the most opportune time to buy. All right? So I really hope that you guys grasped that. I try to do as quickly as possible without giving you too much information, but giving you enough information to go further. I want to talk a little bit about why I think that the price of Bitcoin is going down right now or crashing, why everybody's freaking out. We have to think that there's a lot of noobs or there's a lot of new people that are joining the game. And it's a very volatile market. And I've spoken to a lot of people who said, you know what, I joined at 16 and I saw it go down to 15 and I sold right away. I got scared. Obviously, this market is not for you, but could you take that and magnify that times a million? Now, a lot of this was happening. So we had a lot of this going on around the whole January era, I would say now. So then now we had January 11th through January 29th or whatever it was that the new batch of Antminer S9s come out. So as soon as the new batch of Antminer's S9s come out, plus the increased volatility, there was another drop. All right, so we see this other drop, and then now we see Facebook banning ads. That's another drop. We see India saying that they're not wanting anything to do with it. So now people are even more scared. Even more people are selling off. Now, the ultimate, relay of the story that I'm trying to say is that there's been so much negative thoughts and so much negative comments lately about Bitcoin. That's taken this huge dramatic drop because we also have the influx of the miners with the bad talking, and that's creating people to be fearful. And as soon as people are fearful, then we have an issue. Unless, let's get to a good quote by Warren Buffett. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. So, if we take that and we apply it to now, you do the math. I think right now, everybody is very scared. So maybe it's the right time to be greedy. So this is my 2 cents. And as I was telling you, is that there's a lot of independent miners now. And what I call independent miners is people who bought 1 or 2 Antminers, and they put everything that they have, which was $3,000 or $6,000, into getting a couple Antminers, and they're racking up electricity cost of $300 to $600. They have to pay that electricity. So guess what? When they have to pay that electricity, they're dumping those Bitcoins for whatever it's worth. So I think the combination between Facebook denying the ads or blocking the ads, whatever it is, and India with their news, and the whole influx of the miners, the volatility of the market with everybody being scared, and then it dropping even further that the miners now had to sell. I think this is what's creating it and allowing the opportunity, guys, for us to make some big bucks. Hey, again, this is just my thoughts. I'm looking at the 200-day SMA, and it's getting me excited. So take it for what it's worth. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. But I hope it helps you guys. And good luck, 2018. Hit it hard.